Hi you guys, welcome back to another vlog. It's Thursday today and I'm gonna start a few days in my life. Welcome back, hope you guys are doing well. Today's been kind of just a day of yesterday and today have kind of been like getting my life together and getting back into my routine after a trip. I got back on Tuesday night from DC with my sister. If you saw any of our deranged content, it was super silly, super fun, like short, but I feel like it was enough time sister trip. So I got back from that on late Tuesday night. So yesterday was kind of just like starting to unpack. I did a bunch of laundry yesterday that I actually need to put away today because I haven't done any of that yet. I want to finish my unpacking. My suitcase is like halfway unpacked, so I think that's what I'm gonna start doing right now is like finish my unpacking and put away that laundry that I did yesterday and just some like stuff around the house that I kind of need to get done to feel like, you know, just getting back into my routine and like getting everything clean and tidy. And then tomorrow I'm working. And then this weekend we'll see. I don't really have that many plans for this weekend, but I kind of want to like not having plans for the weekend because I can do whatever. So I feel like maybe I want to do like a bike ride with Jared and just have like a nice fun weekend. So I'll take you guys along for all of that. So welcome back. I hope you guys are doing well. I think we're gonna start with a little tidy and finish my unpacking of this room. So I'll do a little montage of that. If you see me giggling or staring at something, I've been watching Dance Moms on my phone. Well, I've been watching it, and when I'm like bopping around, like doing cleaning or stuff, I'll like play it on my phone. It's just been kind of like my hyper focus lately because there's so many seasons and so many episodes. I just have been watching a ton of it lately. So if you see me staring at that, that's what I'm doing. But we're gonna do our quick little unpack and then we'll take the doggies out and get some laundry done and just kind of get all this stuff done so that I feel better, get back into my routine. It always feels good to just get that stuff done, and I really am the type of person that if I don't unpack like within a day or two of a trip, I will leave my suitcase open for like 10 days and just like be like, oh, I need to get this, grab this out of my suitcase, and just so it has to be done. So let's get it done. You guys, I just ate some really quick lunch. I just had some leftovers from this corn orzo that we made last night. I didn't have my camera downstairs and I just ate it really fast, but I just had that. I finished up my unpacking as you guys saw, and now I'm gonna move on to the laundry. I have this basket and then another one downstairs that I need to bring up, and I'm probably gonna do like half of it and then take a break and walk the dogs. They're in here, so I just in like 30-ish 40 minutes, and then I'll finish it after that because it is kind of a good amount today, like 2 big full baskets. So I kind of want to give myself a little break in between, and I need to walk them. I'm making a little snack. It's like 4:45, so kind of an in-between lunch and dinner snack. I finished the laundry and then I kind of just felt like relaxing and like maybe hanging out outside. So I opened a new book that I've been meaning to start for a while. So we're just having a cute little like glass of wine and a little snack and doing some reading on the balcony because it's actually not like super hot. So I have the rest of this baguette, which is kind of on its last. Like if I don't make something with it now, it's probably not gonna be anything except like croutons. I'm gonna make a little, just a really easy, I was gonna say it's gonna be kind of like a crostini or a bruschetta, but yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be a different, like the way that it looks, I guess. But we have some like little mozzarella balls that I feel like are also like kind of on their last, so I wanna give those a good use. And then today I picked some more little tiny tomatoes from our tomato plant, so I'll use these, and I'll probably, well maybe not, I might have to substitute with some other cherry tomatoes just because these are really small. And I'm gonna just use like some garlic. I'm just gonna use this minced one because I don't feel like doing a whole big thing right now. But first I'm gonna toast the bread with some butter and garlic on a little pan, and then I will like add my toppings and put it in the oven. I'm first just gonna put some butter on all the pieces of bread. All right, now I'm just gonna add a little bit of minced garlic, and then I will toast these. Put them, oh that's hot. Okay, the pieces of bread are all toasted. They look really yummy. I would love to even just eat it like this. I'm just gonna break off some of the mozzarella, and then I'll put some tomatoes on top and give it a little seasoning and plop it in, just super easy. I'm just gonna like sprinkle the tomatoes, which are so yummy and flavorful. Just gonna sprinkle them on top of the cheese. A dash of this really yummy olive oil, just like a quick drizzle over everything. I think I might add a little bit of chili oil too. I'm gonna try not to go overboard with this. Okay, that's good. And then just some everyday seasoning, a lot of that, especially on the tomatoes. Okay, and maybe just a quick sprinkle of crushed red pepper. Nothing crazy because I did the chili oil, but just to give it a little something. And I typically would do fresh herbs, but we don't really have any right now, so I'm gonna do a little bit of dried basil just to give it like a little bit of that flavor and a little bit of color. Yum, super easy. I'm gonna toss these in the oven. I think I'm gonna do 350. That's what it's set for, we'll just check them. The bread has already like softened up a little bit since I toasted it, and I don't want it to like overcook, so maybe just a couple of minutes until this cheese starts to melt. Hi guys, I made a quick little errand to just run to the post office really quick before the day is over so these Depop orders can get out first thing in the morning. Hopefully I got, these are 2, and then I got 2 of them today, and then I got one of them like a couple days ago, and I had been meaning to send that out. I also did just discount pretty much everything on my Depop shop, either like 30 or 40%. I don't have that much up right now. It's kind of like the remains of my last closet clean out, but if you guys want to check it out, I'll link it on the screen right here, and I'll try to link it at the top of the description box down below. So I'll put a little like preview of what I have up there right now. I am gonna add more stuff hopefully pretty soon. I have some more like sweater stuff and like fall things. Okay, this looks so much worse because my camera just died and now I'm on my phone, and like, why does it look so bad? I have like the nicest iPhone and it just looks like this. Anyway, I do have some stuff I'm gonna put up soon, but yeah, if any of you guys want to check out the shop or get 30 to 40% off of whatever's on there right now, it's like definitely the most discounted prices I've ever had. Yeah, I just came out to drop these off before tomorrow because I have a busy day tomorrow and I won't have time to do it. So yeah, I've just been doing some like cleaning stuff around the house. I just like cleaned the windows outside today, inside and outside. I packed up these orders. Jared and I were watching Megan's moving vlogs. We've been kind of catching up on those because we kind of fell behind on them whenever I went out of town, and we've been watching them together. So we watched one of those, and then I feel like I did some other cleaning stuff. I did some like vacuuming, and we just had like a nice hour or so reading out on the balcony. So it's been a pretty chill night. I was feeling a little bit like, I don't know why, I just was feeling a little like bored and like bleh of like chores and laundry earlier. So I was like, I need to do something different. I need to like have a little moment outside where I just like read or something. So that really helped like center me and everything. We haven't really had dinner. We had that snack around like 5, and now I haven't been hungry. So I think I'll just have something really small for dinner. Like, I don't really know. I might heat up something later, something super easy. I'm still not hungry, and it's like after 8 o'clock. So maybe that just was dinner. It's gonna be a pretty chill rest of the night, so I probably won't vlog too much more. I'm just gonna shower and maybe try and like blow out my hair before work tomorrow. This is the worst angle ever, but I'll probably chat with you guys like maybe tonight, but probably just in the morning. That's kind of the plans for the rest of the night, in the morning when I'm getting ready for work. Hi guys, it is Sunday now. There was a bit of a delay in the vlog. I woke up Friday morning at like 5:30 a.m. with a pretty bad sore throat, and I just started panicking because like whenever I wake up in the middle of the night and I feel like I'm getting sick, I like spiral. And it was probably time for me to get sick because I feel like I haven't maybe since like end of winter or sometime in spring. So I had work that day, and I just figured I would like text the group chat to like early. I literally texted it at like 5:50 a.m. in case anyone was waking up early and like wanted to cover my shift that day, and I wasn't really expecting anyone to, but luckily like whenever I went back to sleep after that, and I was like, if someone covers it, they'll cover it. If not, I'll like wake up and see how I feel and try to go. That's kind of like our policy. Like obviously if you're like sick and you wake up sick the day of the job, like you don't have to go, but it's great if you can like get someone to cover you in advance. So I felt kind of bad that it was the morning of, but luckily one of my really sweet coworkers offered to cover for me literally just a couple hours before the job, which was so kind, and I'm so grateful because I didn't know if I was gonna like start feeling better that day, because usually when I feel like when you're sick you feel the worst. At least I feel the worst like when I first wake up and then like before bed. So I didn't know if I was gonna like start feeling better and that it was just like brief, but I'm so glad she covered for me because I went super downhill on Friday. I just got like a bad cold or something, I think. So I didn't vlog on Friday. I was super out of commission and just trying to rest, and just honestly I used probably between yesterday and today, I used like 2 complete tissue boxes, which I think is like around 300 tissues. No lie, I literally finished 2 boxes of tissues on my own. I have to go get more today. And yesterday I was feeling a little bit better, but then throughout the day I just started to kind of feel pretty similar to Friday. So I didn't want to vlog the last couple of days because I was just kind of, you know, I didn't have much to offer and I didn't really feel like it. So I was like, I'll just pick up my vlog whenever I'm feeling a little better. So it's Sunday. I'm definitely still not feeling 100%. I feel like I'm kind of at like 40 or 50%. So if I'm low energy today or like tomorrow or for the rest of the vlog, just know that that's why. But I definitely wanted to like pick it up and just update you guys and finish off the vlog. So yeah, I basically did nothing the past couple of days except to like lie around, play The Sims, blow my nose a lot, feel crappy. I was feeling pretty bad for myself on Friday just because I felt so shitty. Caught up on like some shows and stuff, and now it's Sunday and I'm trying to motivate myself to go grocery shopping because we do honestly need a lot of things, and I thought maybe I'd do it yesterday, but I was not feeling up to it. I needed another full like day of rest, and today I took some Robitussin, which I feel like didn't help me the first like day or two that I was sick, but I feel like today it helped me. I don't know, or maybe I'm just feeling better. I'm gonna go grocery shopping because I feel up to it today, and I'm in that point where I'm like, oh my gosh, I like not wasted my whole weekend, but I just feel like the whole weekend was, you know what I mean, just didn't get to do anything and like being sick, but it's okay. Next weekend we actually are doing a little road trip, and I feel like I'm gonna hopefully like have a lot of fun next weekend, and ideally, you know, getting sick this weekend as opposed to like next weekend was definitely good because I didn't have anything to do this weekend that I had to like miss. Anyway, I got dressed today. I put my favorite cherry earrings on. I always get compliments on these, so I figured let's make myself feel good. I like put on, you know, a little bit of skincare. I'm gonna go to Whole Foods just for a couple things, and then I'm gonna go to Winco, and I'm gonna do a pretty big shop. I think I have like 30 something things on my shopping list, and there will probably be a few more things that I end up getting. I don't really like grocery shopping on the weekend. I try not to because it's typically more crowded. I feel like especially on Sundays a lot of people go grocery shopping, but I need to go today. So welcome back. Sorry for the intermission. I'll keep this vlog going like today and tomorrow, and I feel like it'll probably be long enough, but yeah, just gotta be real with y'all. I must have gotten something on my trip. I mean, maybe on the plane, or I was so like wet and cold at the concert because it poured that I'm like, that's probably when I got sick. I don't know, just from like being really like wet and cold and out for so long. So I'm thinking that's probably when I got sick, but let's go out. I might treat myself to a Starbucks or something like after my errands or something. The past like week I've been thinking about my drink that I got in my last vlog because I haven't gotten it since, and I've just been thinking about it and I want to get it again so bad. So I might treat myself today to a little Starbucks because I've been making my coffee at home, and just I haven't been having any dairy for the past few days since I've been sick because it makes my, not to be TMI, but I feel like dairy makes something with my throat and like my mucus so much worse. So I've been not having any, which the cold foam has it, so hopefully I don't regret it. But I feel like since I'm feeling better today, I deserve it. So let's go out and get our errands done. Just finished up my grocery shopping. I'll give you guys a grocery haul, of course, when we get home. And I did decide to treat myself to some Starbucks on the way home, but I didn't get a coffee. I don't know, I just feel like I already had a coffee earlier and it's like 4:30, so I decided I was craving more my favorite summer drink, which is the peach black tea lemonade. Recently when I've been ordering this, they're always like, you know it comes with green tea, right? They're like, oh, it comes with green tea, and then I'm like, oh, can you sub black tea? And they're like, oh, of course. But I feel like I used to order this always with no problem as just like a peach black tea lemonade, and I would never say like it comes with green tea. But maybe just because I know the drink on the menu is it with green tea, but I prefer it with black tea. I'm a black tea gal. It gives you a little something, you know, not much when you mix it with the lemonade, but I don't know, I just feel like I like black tea better. It's something about the foam on top, the shaken, I mean it's not actual foam, but just the way they shake it, it just does it for me, you guys. It always does it for me. This will forever be my crack in the summer, like so fucking good. I usually get a venti, but today I was like, I'm gonna control myself, get the grande with light ice. I don't know if they actually put light ice, but I think it's up to their discretion. Sometimes I feel like when I order light ice, this is such a stupid, not like a complaint, but this is just, sometimes I feel like when I get light ice, they'll put literally like 3 cubes, or it's either they'll put 3 cubes and they're really like, oh, you really wanted light ice, you wanted like no ice, or they'll give me the same amount and it just says light ice on the cup, and I'm like, okay. But I feel like there's no in between, but maybe that's just me being a picky gal, because I am very, very specific about my ice in drinks, especially coffee, because it just gets watered down, and I'm so particular about my ice. I started feeling a little like a little halfway through my second grocery shop. I was out for like over 2 hours. I was out for like 2.5 hours today. That's kind of a long time, but it was popping. It was pretty popping at Winco, you know, when you're just like moving your cart and every time you leave like the aisle, another car is like coming at you, and it's just like, sorry, you know, just, it was one of those shops because it was Sunday. But I ended up getting a lot of stuff at Whole Foods. I feel like I might just start getting my produce at Whole Foods. We'll see, because I don't know, I just feel like it's so much better. I don't really like being in between multiple grocery stores for getting produce, and just feeling like it's not very good if I get it from Winco. But then I like getting my other stuff from Winco because it's cheaper and they have like so much. So I don't know, I feel like since they're right by each other, which is really convenient, I might just start incorporating Whole Foods again. I don't know if anyone cares about this, but I had a good like produce shop at Whole Foods today. They really, everything was stunning, love, doing the most. Yeah, that was the outing for today. I really don't think I can be bothered to do anything else today. I was considering making like chicken noodle soup for dinner, homemade chicken noodle soup, but I'm also like, I just honestly don't think it would be worth it. You know what I mean? It's one of those things that I like to have like twice a year, and I actually don't think it's that good. So I'm like putting in the time to making a homemade chicken noodle soup just for, I know I'm gonna be like, it's good, but it's not that good. I think I'm canceling that idea, because just the amount of, is the effort worth the reward? That's what I have to ask myself when cooking, and usually it's always worth it. Like the amount of effort and the time put in, right? But I don't know, I think that's not the move. So I don't know what we'll have for dinner. I've been so like, I think you guys have seen this in my vlog, I've not been like, I have honestly been not very motivated to cook. I think it's just the mess, and I haven't been wanting to like go out and get ingredients all the time, because I have a lot of basic stuff, and that's what I try to cook with, is like the stuff that I already have. Today I got some stuff for enchiladas, like vegetarian enchiladas that we really like, that I've made a couple times, that we'll make later in the week. I don't want to have it tonight because it has cheese, and I'm trying to just avoid the dairy until I'm back 100. So I have no idea what we'll have tonight, honestly. It might have to be something super easy. We've just been eating out the past couple nights, or having like air fryer stuff, like really nothing nutritious, to be honest with you. So we'll see. I kind of do want to cook tonight and like have a nutritious meal, but I don't know what would be good. And the earrings worked. I got like 3 or 4 compliments on, I think I actually got like 4 to 5 compliments on the cherry earrings. Every place I went, I got a compliment on the cherry earrings. Even a child complimented me in the middle of the aisle at Winco. That's when you know, when a child, I feel like they're usually so shy. When a child compliments you, that is like when you know. These are such a compliment, what's the word, like they just make you get compliments, and I really appreciate that about a piece. I feel bad because I can't like tell people really where I got them, because I have no idea what brand they are. So maybe I should look up online what brand they actually are, because I just got these when I went shopping in Nashville at, like, I know what store I got them at, but it's literally a random store in Nashville. So I feel bad that I can't really like tell people like I got them here online or something. So I think I need to actually figure out like where you can get these online, because I've seen other people with these, so I know they're probably like somewhere online. But anyway, that made me feel good about myself, because I have not been feeling that good the past couple of days. So it was nice to go out into the real world briefly and just like interact a little bit and get some nice compliments from nice people. I just love when people give and get compliments. It makes me so happy. So that's my that made me feel good today. Okay guys, here is all my like pretty stuff and most of my produce, and then over here we have like a bunch of drinks. Got a lot of drinks today, and like more, I don't know, kind of random, the rest of the stuff. This is like all mostly, I think, everything from Winco, and then this is the Whole Foods stuff. Got a bunch of fruits and veggies, some romaine, sugar snap peas, basil. Their basil looks so much better than the other basil I've seen. I was excited I had to buy this. Some arugula. I want to make these sandwiches with this. Got some fresh cherry tomatoes, or just like little ones. I don't know. These are kind of like a mix that they had that I just thought looked good. Some strawberries. What else? Grapes. These were super on sale, so got some of those. Carrots. Italian chicken sausage. We'll use this in a recipe. I can't remember. I feel like I saved a recipe recently that used this, so I'll try to find whatever that was because I had this on my list for some reason. Some bread. It's basically a baguette, but it's called a polichet. I don't know. I guess it's different. Got some lime juice just in case sometimes my limes are like bad or I'm out of them, so just to still like have that as a backup for making drinks and stuff. And then I got a ton of Olipop. You guys know that I'm a poppy girl, but I wanted to get this flavor, the cherry vanilla, and I think they sell these at Target, but I think it's just Whole Foods and Target in my area that I've seen them, so I figured I would stock up on some while I was at Whole Foods. I've never tried this one, the like Sprite one, the lemon lime, so I really wanted to try that one. And then I got 2 of the vintage cola, but I mostly got this cherry vanilla one because just looks so good. I think I've had this one before, but I can't remember, so hopefully I like it because I got a bunch of those. And here's the other produce I got. Just some zucchini, sweet potatoes, an onion, a jalapeno for those enchiladas, and then a heirloom tomato. We probably need to use this soon. It's like super ripe. And a regular tomato for those. It's like the an arugula burrata sandwich on a baguette that I want to make, but I couldn't find burrata, sadly. I should have gotten it when I was at Whole Foods and I didn't really think of it, and then they didn't have it at Winco, so I'll have to go back for that sometime this week. And here's the chaotic everything else. Got a couple supplements, some elderberry gummies because we just ran out of these, and this is basically like a Dayquil Winco brand, and some paprika in the bulk section, some Twizzlers just because they were on sale, and they're one of my faves. I don't know, they're like really nostalgic to my childhood, so I get these sometimes. That was kind of an impulse buy just because they were like in the front of Winco. I got a bunch of tortillas. We're basically out of our burrito size ones, so I got just a big pack of those, and then these ones are going to be for making enchiladas. I know you're supposed to use corn ones, but I really dislike corn tortillas. I just have never liked them, so we always just use flour ones instead. Some bacon, some mozzarella balls. I think I'm going to make another caprese pasta salad for work this week, so I got those for that. I've been using those little, like these little mini mozzarella pearls, and they are so good, and actually has like a ton in the pack, so I've been buying those a lot. This is our shredded cheese blend that we just use for like really easy stuff when we don't want to shred cheese. Comes with a bunch in there. I just stocked up because these are so cheap on diced green chilies. I got 4 cans. We'll use these. I think we used 2 cans of them for the enchiladas, so I just wanted to have some backup once we use them. Same with the salsa verde. I think we just used like, I don't know if it's 1 or 2 cans, but just wanted to have all this stuff stocked up in the pantry. Some aluminum foil. We're running low on that. And ground chicken. I think I want to do like either some chicken meatballs or just something with that. We'll just keep it in the freezer until we make a recipe with that. And then some sour cream for the enchiladas. And also, I don't really use like much sour cream, but this is, you put this in the hash brown casserole that I make all the time, so I like to at least have some on hand for whenever I make that. Parmesan, and I thought I had stocked up on this, but I guess I used it up really quick. It just doesn't come in a very big container. This Hidden Valley Dairy-Free Ranch, I've been obsessively using this, and yeah, it's not the biggest container. This is the only one I've been able to see at my grocery store, so hopefully they end up selling out in a bigger one. I got some mango sorbet. It just sounded good, and some mint chip ice cream. These are my favorite sweet potato fries. I air fry these all the time, and we're out. They're so good. For drinks, I got a ton of drinks like I told you guys. Dr. Pepper, vanilla Coke. I got these on alcoholic beers for Jared to try because they were the like fall Oktoberfest ones. These are all for Jared. He's trying to drink stuff other than a bunch of Dr. Pepper, so these were the substitutes that we're gonna try. black raspberry LaCroix, and then black cherry Shasta soda. And then I got a bunch more Kleenex because I opened my last box this morning, and I bought a thing of Kleenex this big like 2 grocery hauls ago, and I'm down to like 1 box. So it happened very quickly, so thought I would replace those. Hi guys, I figured I would talk through this cooking part because I've done a lot of like music in this vlog. I didn't really realize where I just like put in the music, so I did decide to make the homemade chicken noodle soup. In fact, we are starting with some shallot and onion and oil, and then I'm adding in carrots. The recipe also called for celery. That's pretty traditional, but I just didn't have any celery, and I'm not the biggest fan, so I just decided to skip it. Then I'm adding in some herbs. I'll link the recipe down below. It's a half-baked harvest recipe. I always go to her. She uses fresh herbs, but once again, I didn't really have any besides the basil, so I got a few steps behind her. So we added garlic and then broth, and then we're also adding a dried bay leaf. I just keep these like dried how they are, and you just saw me pop in something crazy into this soup. Let me tell you, it is a Parmesan rind. I have been keeping these because they add so much flavor to like soups and sauces. So I added that in, as well as some extra seasonings here, and I'm going to let this come up to a boil. I think I just did some salt and pepper here, and obviously at the end I'll like taste it and add a little more. And she called for sherry, but you can substitute white wine. I don't have any sherry, so just a teensy bit of that. I ended up having the recipe, but then we had to add in a ton of broth at the end, so I don't really know what happened. It was a little confusing, but I just did 1 chicken breast, which looking back on this, I probably should have added 2. That was like what was in the recipe, and I guess I stopped filming here. It was pretty good, so that's how it ended up. It is Monday. I did a Pilates class this morning, which I'm still dressed for. It's kind of hard to get up and motivate myself, you know, just for a morning workout class, which I don't usually do, but I actually do enjoy it. Like, especially when it's done, I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't have to worry about working out today because I already did it, you know? It's nice to not like have it at the end of the day and be like scheduling around it. So I don't know, I do still enjoy switching it up with like a nice 5:30 or something class and whatever, but it is nice to kind of just like go and get it done. So I did that at 10:30. I got myself a car wash and got back home and had some eggs and a bagel, as you guys saw. Just packed up a Depop order. I've been listening to Girls Gotta Eat, hanging out with my boys. I feel like I've done a lot today already. I'm about to go upstairs and change out my workout clothes, take a shower. I need to make a couple, like, do a couple things on my laptop, and I have to make a call because I got charged like $300 something more at the hotel that we were at for our trip last week, and it was just an error. So I'm pretty sure if I call them, they'll be able to like fix it. Also, I am feeling so much better today. I really haven't even been like blowing my nose, which has been great. My throat, and I'm still like a little bit like congested, but I feel like I'm back at like at least 80%. So much of an improvement from yesterday. And I just feel great about that heading into this week. All right, you guys, I apologize for not vlogging that much today. I have been kind of, is this thing zoomed out of the way? I've been kind of running around all day. I feel like I had enough time to do everything, and then I don't know, just let the doggies out before I left. And I am not wearing my shoes yet, but I wanted to show you guys a simple little summer outfit. It's like 90 something today, so I'm pretty warm wearing this because this is kind of like a sweater tank. Like, it's like that kind of a material, But I bought this cute little skirt from Aritzia when I was in DC. So I'm wearing that, pretty cute. And then I just have on this simple black top. I'm still drying from doing a tan, so I'm still a little sticky. So I wanted to wear something black, but I showered and I blew my hair out. I think I'm just gonna wear some little white sneaks. I'm gonna bring my laptop and have coffee and catch up with my friend and hang out for a few hours. I might vlog a little on my phone, we'll see. I'm not gonna bring my camera probably. No promises, because I don't know, I just always get a little like weird about vlogging around friends that I've never vlogged around before. So I'll give you guys an update, but that's what we're up to this afternoon. Hi guys, it's the next day now. I've been editing pretty much all afternoon, and I think I am gonna end this vlog off here. I didn't mean to kind of stop my vlog yesterday. I just ended up hanging out with one of my friends and we were just like chatting the whole time, and I had to tell you the truth, I didn't even think about the fact that I was vlogging. It was not on purpose, it was nothing personal. I just forgot that I was filming. I was very in the moment with her, and I feel like that's what happens a lot when I like see friends and stuff. Y'all know I'm kind of bad at like vlogging when I'm with people in public for the most part. But I do hope you guys still enjoyed this. I know the vlog was a little bit all over the place because we had like an intermission because I got sick and everything. I want to get this up for you guys tomorrow, so I am going to go ahead and finish it off and export it. And I think my next video is actually going to be a Q&A, which I haven't done in a super long time. I got this comment on my last video and a lot of you guys thumbs it up, and whenever I get one of those I'm like, well, I feel like I should do it. So I think I wanted to make that whole comment kind of into a Q&A. So I would love if you guys want to ask your questions down below in the comments if you made it this far. I'm also going to ask on Instagram, but you guys can ask about like work, you know, obviously relating to that comment, or you can ask about anything. I think I'm just going to make it like a general life whatever Q&A, like a personal Q&A, and I'll talk about like the work stuff that comment asked about. So if you guys have anything you want to throw in, any questions, feel free to leave them down below. Until then, if you guys want to see more from me, you can always check out my Patreon. I have a bunch of videos on there from the past literally 3 years that are secret videos that will never be on YouTube, as well as my mini podcast I do over there, secret photo and writing posts, etc. Also, if anyone's still watching this, I'm trying to grow my TikTok, so I'm gonna put it on the screen. If any of you guys are on TikTok and you happen to not have seen mine, I'll put my username on the screen. I am trying to grow a little bit over there right now, so shameless self promo. All right, bye you guys, I love you.